But 8 inches could go really good or really into your cervix. You understand?
Yeah, that is true.
Let's relax.
Okay, 8 inches in his.
And he knows what to do with it. Yes. How are you feeling?
I would choose a 6.
Stability. You are now back tuned in to the motherfucking greatest.
This is the Dear 20-something podcast where we get real as fuck, relatable as fuck.
You already know the vibes.
Listen.
Can we get to it?
Oh, please.
Oh, okay.
Please.
Okay. This episode is called Put Me In, Coach.
Put me in the game. I'm tired of sitting on the bench, passing people water.
The proper terms for this episode are based on benching and stashing. That's what the terms are called. And it's really when, you know what I'm saying, it's fourth quarter, you down by 2.
Yeah. I'm
and
down by like 10.
You only have one space.
Yeah.
For the, you know.
Who do you choose?
Who
is the magical one that gets chosen?
Right. Who has the skill set?
You know, who has the swagger?
The game back? We got to figure it out. That's really what we're talking about, the criteria as women, because I feel like men, do y'all have a different criteria for what y'all feel?
That's what I'm saying.
For who y'all put in the game? Because is it the one with the fattest ass or?
Right. Or the heart of gold.
Or the stupid one. Is it the stupid one? Just say it now. If it's the stupid one, I don't want to say
it. All right. So example, let's say you have 2 men that are on the bench. They're both 6 feet and above.
Ooh.
They make over $100,000 a year.
Okay.
And it's just, you know, one has a, let's say, 6-inch penis. And
it's the medically correct term. He has a 6-inch penis.
And one has an 8.
8.
But the one with the 8, right? 8, what is it? 8 inch. That's my type, right? That's where I got the 8 from.
Okay.
Okay. So, but the one with the 8, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes he doesn't communicate properly.
I don't like that.
You know, but he showers you with just like affection when he does see you. But the one with the 6,
tell me about it.
He's very communicative.
Okay. Is it annoying though? Like, I don't need to know every thought in your head. Keep it together.
A great balance is just that, you know, maybe sometimes sexually you leave unsatisfied, but it's not terrible.
What I told you about asking these questions.
I'm sorry.
Why is he doing that? I'm not gonna stay with nobody with bad sex.
So who would you choose at that point? Who are you taking off the bench? You got 10 seconds.
I feel like, whoa. You're not gonna rush me. This is a serious conversation.
Pump the brakes.
You was making me nervous. Okay. All right. I feel like I need more details. Like, they're both good looking. They both make money. One communicates.
One has 2 kids.
Whoa!
All right. Now I'm just throwing stuff in there.
I'm not even built to be a stepmama for real. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
That's going to take a hand to God for me. I feel like I'm too young to. God, why you threw that in there? Because automatically I'm going to be like, ooh, I want to pick them kids up.
Yeah.
They're not mine.
But you got to. You got to. Those are your kids.
I won't be like this forever, y'all. Maybe down the line, I'm going to be a little older and, you know, you have to adjust. But for now, fuck them kids. They're not mine.
Bro, if I could have kids tomorrow, I'd be walking around here with like 3 of them. Maybe 1.
One at a time. One at a time, baby. One at a time. I can't afford to take them type of risks. I have twins running my family.
Wait. Stay
dangerous.
Dree is trying to take us off course. You got 10 seconds on the clock.
Oh, shit.
Which one are you taking off that bench? Let me just sing the song. 8 inch. That's my type.
See, it's not even the size that's really swaying me, because
my type. But
8 inches could go really good or really into your cervix. You understand?
Yeah, that is true.
Let's relax.
Okay, 8 inches in his.
And he knows what to do with it. Yes. How are you feeling?
I would choose a 6.
Stability.
I would choose a 6 because he communicates, and I feel like even with a 6, you know, I'm gonna hold that one to myself. But
6 is really something to work with, though. 6 is, you can really still.
And usually I feel like if you're a 6, you're probably a little bit more sensual.
She said,
your hands like this.
She said,
you're probably a little bit more sensual. You take your time. You really have to make sure that the person that you're with is.
So what, he doesn't have an interest, he making up in foreplays, what you saying?
Absolutely.
I mean, I feel like that's what has to happen. You can't be given
There's no way
dick neglect and can't lay that. You know what I'm saying? That's
exactly. But it happens. It's out here. Beware. Look. Let me look in the camera.
Bare foolishness are going on.
Beware.
Hello.
It's out there.
But I don't know. I think young Adriana would choose 8-inch. Why not?
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Hello, word to Drake. No, but a maturing me as a young woman would have to go with the 6, and we would just have to maybe see a sex therapist early, because I'm not gonna sit there and play.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's like
not fair to nobody.
It's not fair, and I feel like that unfairness later down the line leads to cheating.
Exactly, and like
no matter how you
I'm
flip it, exactly,
right or wrong, just like you need to know. So yeah, because communication can be such an issue, but I can't say shit because I don't like to communicate like that either.
For real,
I'm learning now, no matter how unpleasant it feels, but it's because my version of communication sometimes is like 3 or 4 words, right? Mm-hmm. And someone else who's a good communicator is using extensive sentences and details about these things. Either I'm gonna get annoyed or meet you there somewhere there. So I'm learning it's important. People can't read minds apparently. So
it I don't know, like I don't know what my criteria is, I guess, in let's say having a team, because everybody has a team, whether we want to lie and say that we don't.
Right.
Every female, every man, right now.
We all got to start in 5.
We have there's been times where I let go of my team because I found the one and I had to gather them back up. But
I'm sure they hate the back and forth too, honestly.
And they're just like, dang, back so soon?
Right, back so soon.
Are you going to welcome me or not? You're going to leave me out here in the cold or not?
I feel like they deserve a welcome back party.
Right? Like,
why not? We missed you.
Listen, I know we got off to
a
rough
or some of them gonna be salty and spiteful and be like, yeah, you chose the wrong one again.
And they bring it up for the remainder of that relationship. Remember that time?
Right.
Listen, I was going through.
Remember that time you chose somebody else over me? And then fast forward like a year later, you gonna be like, I remember why I didn't choose your stupid
exactly.
ass.
I knew then.
Right.
Now I really know for real.
Exactly.
I don't know. There has been times where I just dropped my team too, and it's just like, okay, I'm not messing with none of y'all, because y'all.
Do you feel like, okay, what are requirements to get, like, what's the criteria of getting dropped, and what's the criteria of getting in the game?
Okay.
Let me hear that.
So criteria for getting dropped, I just feel like is, for me, inconsistency. I'm just at a time in my life where I just don't have time for inconsistency.
Okay.
And meaning we're good one day, we're not good the next. I understand things happen, but it's all in how we communicate and overcome those challenges.
Okay.
Because no situation is going to be perfect. However, if we're inconsistent, you like me today, tomorrow you don't want to be in a relationship, or you like me today and you want to see what us is like, and then tomorrow is just like, I'm actually just not ready. And it's just like that obviously you're playing games with me, and I now you need to like just leave my space entirely.
Right.
And then picking someone up off the bench, it would be just somebody who's putting in the freaking effort. Yeah. I feel like in this generation, nobody wants to put effort in anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right. I mean, that's what everything, though. For some reason, we live in a very popcorn culture right now, where it's like, you don't want to do the hard work, but they want the outcome. And I feel like that's the same thing with dating sometimes too, because if they're not trying to force a vibe, I feel like some people feel like they deserve you. Yeah. Because of, your status or whatever it is. We look good together, so we should be together. Yeah. Instead of actually like taking the time to see if we even compatible. Like, No, some of the shit y'all do be turning me off.
So what are your things?
Okay, so criteria to get cut. I'd say inconsistency as well. Inconsistency, closed-mindedness, corniness, because I'm funny. You got to be able to make me laugh too.
Right,
Like,
please. I'm not trying to be stiff out here.
Right, stiff people.
Yeah.
Like people who need to feel like talk about some serious all the time. Sensitive people. I can't necessarily. I'm sensitive, but to an extent. But you can't be like soft as pudding around me because
I'm sensitive.
I can't.
I'll literally cry at a drop of a dime.
But that's me on my period, though. I ain't lying.
That's me all the time. Period. No period. I'm a cry.
I can't. And then even how I flirt, I don't know. I'm very touchy. I'm a touchy, affectionate girlfriend, but not necessarily with my words. So somebody who's sensitive might take that another way and be like, oh, she don't really fuck with me. But that lying, whoa, that should have been way earlier.
That's a big red flag.
Easiest way to get booted because you don't even have a reason to lie to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like you lie when you're scared. What you scared of?
Absolutely nothing. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's just silly. It makes no sense.
Okay, so has there ever been a time where somebody has put you off the bench and it was clear they didn't put you on the bench? They didn't say that they benched you, but they came back around. They were just like, Dree, I kind of need you back in my life. I need that old thing back.
First of all, listen, I'm going to tell you a secret.
Okay.
Anytime a nigga try to dip, he's spinning that block again, okay?
Okay.
It's not me. Again, I said the issue is them. And I feel like it's safe to assume that you're benched as soon as you meet somebody. Because nobody's sitting here talking to a wall. I don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't care. And you're allowed to have your options and test your options. But I feel like it's safe to assume. I'm vibing.
I don't know. See, that's where I get a little confused. Look, bobbing and weaving. That's where I get a little confused in dating because it's just like, I am that one that expects you to be talking to. Absolutely.
Oh my God.
And maybe it's a little bit delusional, but I'm definitely that one that feels like, no, why are you talking to all these people? You're talking to me now.
And now you're like Carisha. She said, as soon as we start talking, I need them hoes gone by.
Tonight.
Nightfall, street lights.
Exactly. I'm very much so that person. So as soon as I see okay, there's more of me, then it's just like I'm gonna fall back, and sometimes I prematurely cancel a situation.
That's what I'm saying. That's early
without giving them time to make a decision,
right?
Know? But I just
they
feel
don't
like
know
once you meet me,
I'm the shit. Why you don't see that I'm the shit?
The decision should be made, but so I'm trying to get out of that. I'm trying to understand. Be understanding that people do have options and people do need time to figure out and decipher kind of which route they would take. Now, with that though, with people having options, do you think it is when is it okay not to have those options? When is it okay to say, all right, we've been talking for 3 months now. What are we doing? When do you have that what are we doing coming up off the bench? And they asking you, okay, what side would you like to play? When is appropriate to have the what are we doing question? Or is it ever appropriate? Do you wait for the guy to come to you? Or are we supposed to sit them down?
I feel like a lot of women make the mistake. I'm going to tell you when it happens.
Yeah.
Fresh.
No, that's me.
Off of that.
That's why.
Off of that, you be like, what are we doing?
Especially if it was good.
What are we doing?
Dang, this almost
I love it here.
Life.
All of a sudden, right? That's usually when women decide. But I feel like it should be a conversation y'all both have. I feel like women tend to have it mentally before them.
And do you think that's directly connected to sex? Because for me, it very much so is.
To. Yeah, I mean, in some instances, yes, it is. And I feel like in a lot of instances it is. And in other instances, sometimes you really just fool with this person vibe. I'm liking your vibe. Yeah. I think I could see myself with you. And only thing that can ruin that is trash peeing can really turn that whole situation around.
Listen, it'll make you really truly go crazy for real. It will really truly make you go some good.
That's what I'm saying. I've heard some crazy dickmatized stories and listen.
Have you ever been dickmatized?
Never. Thank God.
I'm trying to think.
Thank God. I'll have some where it's like I haven't had a situation where I can't live without it.
Yeah.
I've had good. Good to me is, you know what? I'll reminisce. I'll be like, that was a good time. Mm-hmm. Yep. But then I'm like, I don't want them back.
Yeah.
Stay where you at. I don't need this, Chris.
Yeah. One time I had like a let's say like a fling ting and
Yo, and she's a fling ting.
And yeah, it was amazing, you know, but I was very aware of, you know, what it was in the beginning, and I made sure that they were a person that, you know, stayed at a water boy position and not
Yo,
not
he didn't even make the bench. She said a water boy.
You know what I'm saying? So when it came time to actually kick them off the team, it was actually pretty easy for me to do so because I was I was very aware of what it was that entire time. I feel
like this person was blindsided. Like you talking
about?
No, it was very easy to get them off the team.
Listen, cause so Dree, the thing about me, I'm very sensitive, right?
Yeah.
But I can be two ways where I can either be like heartless when it comes to dealing with somebody and just like don't care. And then I could also, if I really like you, that's when you get like the really emotional, like up and down roller coaster, like, oh my God,
that's that Gemini shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like if I'm not feeling you for real, like you're gonna feel it. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
you 100% are going to feel that, like, I'm just completely checked out and we're going through the motions. Like, but if I like you, it's just like, can we talk just one more time? Like,
it's the whole, y'all heard the voice chat? It became, can we
just talk one more time? Like, I messed up. Like,
wow.
You know,
but. You messed up. You don't even know what you did. Talking
right.
About,
I'm sorry, you know.
Hit me back when you get
You want to try
right. I can see it.
You know, sleeping by the phone and stuff.
No, not out here leaving voicemails.
Right.
I feel it.
Call me back. Call me back. The fuck back.
Don't end up on nobody interlude.
Listen.
I might. Is this Niyah? Wait a minute.
Yep, that's the side that she was really feeling somebody. You might
should not
listen, but you know, at this stage in my life, I've completely checked out from all dating.
All of it?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna see how long this lasts.
Forever, because I've just had a lot of attempts and then failed attempts.
But I feel like that's where the journey is. I feel like
is it a journey?
You gotta pick yourself up and be like, you know what, back at it again. That's just is what it is. That is what it is. And you know how you were supposed to adjust?
Yeah.
That's what you do. Bam, shit don't go right. Clear everybody off the bench. No team.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I mean,
build it back up over time. But then you build with intention, because some of them was built when you was just playing around, when you was just dipping and dazzling. You know
I never thought about building a team off of intention.
You can build a team off intention, like, oh, I met this person, I really like this person. Boom, add them to the team. Or it's something you like about that person, like you could see yourself with that person because they're mature or they can teach you stuff.
Yeah.
Like I find somebody who can teach me stuff super attractive.
Yeah. Man, oh man. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I had to learn that too. Like, okay, build with intention. Don't just
build with intention.
Yeah,
that needs to be a quotable or something.
And be honest. Do not, because some guys tend to fall quicker than others.
Yeah,
right. And then you're in a position where if you weren't honest before, you didn't talk about anything that y'all two, doing on both ends. Now it's a sticky situation because they probably thought they were the only one because you didn't say nothing, and now you need to bring it up.
So how do you know when you got into a point where you need to clear off your bench and just focus solely just on your mental health, your mental healing?
When the people on your bench not really doing anything for you, like there's really nothing at that point that you like about them.
Yeah.
Everything is a take it or leave it. Like you find yourself just texting them because you're bored instead of, I really want to know how this person doing.
How is
I
their
think
day?
that's fair. Yeah, to at that point clear it out. Because if you can take or leave their communication and you don't need it, you're not worried about it. It's kind of a selfish fulfillment type thing at this point. Let that person go because that's not fair. Let them train for the next event.
Yeah.
Instead of,
but sometimes
otherwise.
it's hard because I saw this like meme on Instagram where it's just like that. You ever see that guy that you were dodging for a couple months and they pull up with a new girlfriend? It's just like, wait.
All women feel a type of way. I don't know why. Why are we like that?
Like,
Like,
whoa.
why would you do that?
This
No.
came out of left field. I know I haven't talked to you in like 3 months, but damn,
That's what
it's
I'm saying.
like that.
That's my point. Always
real?
assume, no matter how good this person is trying to paint to be on the first date, assume that they're talking to other people, and that's okay that they're talking to other people.
Is that how you avoid in the talking stage? How to avoid kind of like, because okay, so recently, right? Recently, I had my own situation where I feel like in that talking stage, I looked too deeply into certain things that this person was doing, and in me looking too deeply into things that this person was doing. I realized that I made up my own kind of what is that word? Conclusion to who this person was without truly getting to know who they were for myself and us being in the bubble that we were in, getting to know each other. Like I would just like, well, this and then I would add this together, and it's like, okay, you're not anything.
Don't actually, you're nothing.
Scraps.
No.
Just kidding.
Just messy.
Just kidding.
But Lord,
no, that wasn't about it.
it's too late. You made me forget what I was about to say.
And I just want to say, like, yeah, no, I definitely realized that was something that,
the looking too deep. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like, first of all, scale it back works.
Okay.
Now, when you say looking too deep into what they do, define exactly what were they doing that made you look. Because there's a range there. It could literally be like, oh, I don't like that he put his cereal before his milk.
Yeah.
You know, it's a range.
I'm an investigator. I feel like I almost work for the FBI a little bit. If I'm being real, I'm one of those.
What did you do? What?
Look, I'm one of those. Okay.
I'm not. Listen, no.
So
You're not gonna steal my happiness.
So what happened
was,
social media, you check through certain things on your fake page.
There's only one way for that to end. Literally.
And
I was never this person. So the fact that I'm here is bonkers. Okay. So I've been that person, with my boyfriend. Oh my God. Stop that. Who's had a boyfriend and I crawled under that man's bed. This is when iPhones had home buttons. Okay.
Really?
And I would take his thumb in his sleep.
Yeah.
Hold it up. And crawl back under the bed and do what I need to do. And every time,
under the bed.
Listen.
Under the bed.
Listen, I was on a mission. Understand?
That's a whole CIA.
There's a reason why my phone make that doot doot doot. I'm Kim Possible.
Yes.
Don't play. Don't play. If I want to know something, I'll find it. And I found out that there's only one way for that to end. Like, I'm gonna be upset every time. And not only that, sometimes there's really nothing to be upset over.
Is it?
It's an invasion of privacy. Like,
I get
I could be texting my whole ass homeboy and somebody could take that the wrong way.
I get that it's an invasion
or vice versa.
of privacy, but what if you find some stuff that is just like, I wouldn't have found this out if I didn't do my entire complete investigation. And now I see.
There's two ways for that to go. You could act on the information you know, and or do what white women do and be like, act like Stevie Wonder, like you ain't see it. You got two options. Do as you will, because that's the thing. When they act like they don't see it and they move on, they don't bring it up. The nigga think he getting away with murder. Yeah. Like, and at that point, as a woman, you can decide, okay, I can set myself up and make sure that when I do cut this off with this person, that all my assets and everything that we've done together is clean cut. Right? Otherwise, you guys are going to get back to it. But if you find out some shit that you don't want to know, sometimes you need to sit on that. Yeah. Figure out your own chips and align them and make sure that you're straight. Because you don't want to, listen, I'm a reactive person. Yeah. And if you think that he got sleep after I found what I found.
Yeah, that was. See,
it don't matter what time of day.
When I was in a relationship and I used to go through my boyfriend's phone because I had his password for months and I just didn't want to give up my leads. You know what I'm saying?
I said leads. What? Who do you work for?
I didn't want to give up my leads, so there was a lot of times where I'd just be mad as hell, and he'd be like, "What's the matter?" Nothing.
I know what you did. Like,
in my head, I want to like
evil.
really go off.
That's why I made that voice you evil. You got that evil
But
voice in your head,
in
like,
my
I'm gonna
head,
kill you.
You know, outward, I was just like, yeah, no, we're good.
Me,
everything's all good.
no. I'm very much like, I got something for that ass, but I'm gonna sit on it right now.
But then they know. Like you've had access to my phone.
No, they don't. I mean, that boyfriend, he gave me access to everything, and that's the thing. I never asked for it. I never asked.
That's a special person.
In both ways. I never asked for it. I never going to. That's not my thing. It was just one of those things where I never checked because I was busy. I have other things to worry about at that time.
Yeah.
And I just checked, and after what's worse too, once you start checking, you can't stop. Because it's like you always feel like it's something in there. Granted, like, yeah, you're gonna find something.
Yeah.
But some of those times we stayed together, so I was like, what was the point?
Yeah.
Why did I upset myself? And then you have to think about dating back in the day. Like, did women know how many like women your husband encountered at the time? There was no internet to check. So if he complimented 5 people that day, he complimented 5 people and went on about his day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no harm, no foul. The woman doesn't know.
Because it's just like, I don't know. You know, when I first start talking to a guy, I do, you know, of course, the name check, right? And then I do the social media check.
She has steps. You understand me?
So when I go through like followers and stuff and I see like you're thirsty or something like that, now I'm already thinking like, oh, this is somebody that I can't trust.
He's thirsty. Ew.
So, you know, oh, look at these comments, huh? You know, so I
feel like she has a file cap.
Like, remember on August 12th, 2020.
Right.
No, but no. I've now I'm learning. I've now been learning that is not a good thing to do, especially setting out and trying to date with intention. I think that you have to allow room for things to kind of allow people to tell their own story. And based off of them telling your own story and the vibes that you get and the discernment that you get, that you're able to make that decision then does this person need to stay on my team or do they need to get kicked off? You know, it's very true. Free. When you go looking for stuff, there's stuff that you will find. And when you start jumping to your own conclusions, the entire relationship could go south because you made a conclusion based off of a one-sided idea of what you saw and not the entire situation. I'm not saying it wasn't what you saw, but sometimes it's not. And now,
that's what I'm saying. It leaves too much for interpretation. And not everybody wants to explain every single thing that's going on in their phone. Especially, that's what I'm saying. I feel I have to learn that if I trust you, I just trust you. Honestly, I don't have a desire if I trust you to look. Yeah.
And okay, so it's trust now, right? So you're building your bench.
Oh, so that's an important part too. Yeah.
How do you think trust is something that is given? Is it earned for you? How do you feel about that?
All right, nah, because this is still an open wound.
Okay, trust.
No, I'm kidding. It's just something that you work on over time, but I'm learning. That's a hard question. Okay, let me. Is it earned or given?
I feel
it's earned.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say off rip in my mind. I'm like, I don't trust you. Like off rip, I'm not gonna say until you give me a reason not to necessarily trust you.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Mm-hmm. But if there are red flags in which pop up and it's like clearly you a liar, like I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna listen to it this time. Yeah. I'm not gonna make up a story in my head to justify.
So you give chances.
Depends on how much I like you.
Yeah. True. I'm a chance giving person.
Yeah, because you're understanding. Yeah, you're understanding.
It's okay. And then there's that one day where it's just like, okay, it's not okay. Never talk to me again.
Wow. See, that's not okay. You kids feel like, don't talk to me out of nowhere.
Actually, I'm not like that, but
I was just kidding.
But no, I'm a very like give forgiveness, seek forgiveness type of person.
Right.
But eventually I guess people get to that point where it just clicks and it's just like, all right.
Exactly. So Niyah, we've talked about our criteria.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Woo.
But
I'm nervous.
I'm gonna pop your top a little bit real quick, and ask, what are reasons that you think you've been benched?
This is fresh.
We got a fresh wound alert.
So I've been benched because I'd say sometimes, especially like I said before, when I like somebody, I can sometimes be a little bit of a roller coaster because my emotions, like I feel heavily in certain situations, and I feel like I don't think things through properly, and I act off of just like okay. So I think at a certain time, people do get tired of that shit. I get it. I just need that one who's just gonna see past everything.
Wow.
I just need somebody who's just gonna see past all of that shit,
Who's just gonna dust it off.
Right, like, nah, you're tripping.
Take your ass to sleep. Take a nap. Do something.
Stop it.
That's
I just
fair.
need them to look me in my, I'm learning. I can't, yes, I can grow. I can work on myself. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to be me, a very sensitive ass person that everything bothers them, right? So if I can find a man who can see the value, I guess, in who I am, the good. Yeah. Rather than these small little hiccups that I may, you may encounter with me, then that's the person. There's nothing that I dramatically need to change about myself for somebody to love me properly or receive love. Right. I'm walking into that. Okay.
I would say I feel like I've been benched because I'm busy.
Yeah. Ooh.
I've been benched because, and that's honestly fair because if I can't give you all the attention that you need, you're gonna seek elsewhere. That's fair. Right. Probably. Then that's fair. Yeah, I think that's probably for some. Yeah. I'm not,
That wasn't a struggle for me, I feel like, years ago, but now, like, I understand what it means to, like, not feel, I forgot what episode you were talking about, like, timing or whatever, or text back, and now I've gotten, like, so busy over these past couple of weeks that I'm just
see what I was saying? You don't even have, like...
I literally just want to sleep right now. Like,
right. You, like, don't have the mental space to take on that conversation at that time.
And I felt so bad because the other day
y'all should have seen how she was swearing up and down.
Listen, I was like, dang, I don't even know who that. I'm sorry to say it, but I don't even know who that. Sorry to this man. Listen, but the other day I was just like, okay, it clicked for me because I had like just a busy day, like it was a jam-packed day, one thing after another. And somebody that I'm talking to, like, they wanted to hang out or they wanted to see me and congratulate me for, like, this big milestone.
Oh, yeah. Well, works. She been out here working her ass off, too, by the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting clients, working for herself.
Booked and busy. Okay.
Can we talk about it? Okay.
But he was like, I just want to congratulate you on this huge milestone.
That's what I'm saying. It really be, like, sweet people, and it makes your heart bleed, but it's just like, I have thought about nothing but to sleep all day.
So I text him and I was like, yeah, maybe tomorrow or something, maybe next week.
And then they'll get tired of that.
He was just like, full transparency, like, I bought you flowers and everything. And
that cute.
Like, oh my God, I'm the worst.
I suck. Can't you chop off the flowers?
Right? Do you still have them? Did you put them in water?
Are you feeding them? Can you make sure that they live? Please.
So I was just like, I get it. Like, it's not that I don't value that person. It's not that I don't see them. I'm just tired as hell. And all I want to do is sleep at this point.
Exactly.
So I retract. So listen, people, I retract some of the things that I said. Sometimes God has a funny way of showing you.
She said it was just a little jokey joke. She learned her lesson.
She has a way of waking you up. Always. And I'm woke now. So
wide awake.
Anything else that you've been benched for?
I can be nonchalant. Yeah. But it's only like when I'm getting to know you. I can kind of be I don't feel like anybody is forthright or upfront off rip, especially like everybody's been hurt before, so sometimes there are walls up and some people don't necessarily have, I guess, not the patience, but whatever it is to make you want to open up.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure I've been benched because of that, because I don't, like, I'm not a wide open book for everybody.
Yeah.
So, hey.
I've been benched. This is a tough one. I've been benched because I used to always go back to my ex.
You are that one?
Yeah.
Listen, that's annoying as hell, because y'all be the main ones trying to make somebody a goddamn rebound. Like, hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, I'm newly single. Broke up 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Just to tell this. No, you're not even gonna tell the person that you went back to your boyfriend. It's just gonna be a picture.
Oh my gosh.
I knew it. I
am
knew
the type to always go back to my ex.
Annoying
Even now,
as hell.
We've been broken up for quite some time, but
you probably traumatized people.
You know,
look at you. You probably traumatized. Somebody watching this like, yeah, she sure did go back to her ex. She sure did.
If you're out there, I miss you. No, I'm just kidding.
See this?
No, bro.
Niyah Hendrix. There she go. Toxic.
I know when the hotline bling. Bling, bling, bling. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. But
hey.
Yeah.
Listen.
You know, because there's some people in your life for a season, reason, or otherwise.
She still can't remember this Medea quote, y'all. This is her second time trying to quote this. Man. Get out my face, dog.
And I rehearsed it last night.
I'm done.
I don't know. There's just, your exes know you the best.
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
one of them, my high school sweetheart probably knows me really, really, really well. Because some of the stuff he be dying at, and people be thinking I'm playing. I'm dead for serious.
Yes.
But hey,
listen, even all of the ups and downs, like, he was definitely that one that'd be like, "You're doing a lot.
You're doing too
Stop
much."
It. Like, he would literally
Pipe down.
I would be crying, like, "What are you doing?" Niyah, stop. You're doing a lot. I was just like, okay, you're right.
But I need
Wipe
somebody.
Yeah,
I need somebody
like, okay, baby,
to understand that it takes time. That's somebody I'll take off the bench. It takes time to get to know me in full effect and understand that I'm not always. My entire picture as a person is not that person that they see on the internet. Like, that's not me all the time. It's layers, like an onion.
Yeah,
it's layers.
You gotta
peel them hoes back. You know what I'm saying?
And if you don't see the value in peeling them back, then nigga, maybe I'm not for you.
Right. If you want somebody who I don't know, matches you better, find them. If you're not that type of patient to do that with somebody, move on.
Exactly. So I don't know, benching, stashing, getting them off the bench. Summer is up. Summer is here. So you have a short and limited time to decide who are you building your team up with, or are
cutting
you
off,
or are you
it's
cutting
hot
off?
in summer.
Right.
You need space.
You need air
because it's hot. You know what I'm saying? It's a science to it.
I don't know.
You decide. You're the scientist now. You decide what you want to do.
If I understand, like, we understand if you want to drop them in summer, pick them back in winter. I get it.
Because summer is really act up weather.
Yeah.
It's make that ass clap in
exactly.
Sundress
no
weather.
Clothes. Okay.
And that's light skin Keisha, by the way.
So. Okay.
But yeah.
So
I'm just saying.
And now it's time. Start gearing up. Start journaling. Yeah, this he gets me. He doesn't get me.
Even if you need to make a pros or cons list.
Yeah.
Get you a little whiteboard.
6,
do what you
8,
need to do.
Average, mediocre.
Hello. It is what it is.
So that's all we got on benching, y'all. Let us know what you think. Your thoughts. Have you been benched?
Have you been benched? Are you a bencher?
Ooh. Are you?
Do you have a championship team? Are you trying to build a championship team?
Mm-hmm.
Have you found your LeBron?
Who is your starting five? We really, truly just want to know, for real.
And if we're not in your starting five, like, women will respect men so much more if you just say, "Listen, you ain't made the cut." I would honestly.
I'd be like, okay.
I would probably say that message to laugh at, just because you really said I ain't made the cut. I would be dying laughing, but I would respect you at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Rather than like people trying to drag you on and then, bam, girlfriend picture. You're like,
back with X.
Wow, that's crazy.
me.
Right? Asshole. Probably done told this man, oh my God, you're so awesome. I like you so much.
Yeah.
Cap.
Yeah.
But we love y'all. Let us know.
For real. So we over and out for real. Peace.